Smiling, and they said how beautiful the scenery is. But let's just have a chat to Mike Glover. Mike, putting this together must be a pretty big logistic task. How do you do it, and who do you actually liaise with?
Yeah, I suppose it starts straight after this end. We start planning for 2016. There's 91 farms we go through to deal with parks, with tourism, with everybody. But people just embrace this event. It's such a showcase of the most perfect piece of real estate between P and PLETT. So yeah, great support, hard work, but fantastic fun.
How do the farmers take it? Because you're obviously taking guys through on private property, private land. Are there any conditions?
Yeah, there are conditions. We have a sweep that goes behind. It clears the markers almost immediately. We pay the farmers for their marshals and all their crew to look after them. We give them lunch packs, and they just really embrace the event. So their families are out on the backies and just having an awesome time, yeah.
Now, this race, we've had 4 seasons in 4 days. Talk us through the first 2 days. It was pretty rough for everybody, organisers and riders.
Yeah, I think the challenge was us 160 mils of rain, and because the route is linear where it moves from A to B to C to D, there's no real chance of rerouting too much. So you guys just have to suck it up and just take it, and they've been really full of war stories. I think we've created some memories. Maybe they want to keep some, lose some, but generally it's been fantastic.
What presents you with the biggest challenge, Mark?
I think the biggest challenge is weather, without a doubt, is wind, logistics, incidents, medical, all of those kinds of things. But they've got an incredible team of 152 people that make this event happen. So yeah, everything's gone smoothly.
Let's talk about mountain biking. We've got some of the top men's and women's teams in this race.
Well, without a doubt, you know, the Waycock, the Darren Lills of this world, the Team Contigos, the Unriets, the Hundreds of Toys, those kind of people are just incredible mountain bikers. And they're just truly embracing this area. And the real estate between P and PLETT is the most magnificent piece of mountain bike terrain. Stormage River behind us is no exception.
And now we've got team riders, Mark, and solo riders. With the guys riding as a team, how does the finish work? How do they have to keep up? Where do they get their points?
Yeah, we have spot checks along the way, so they always need to keep within 2 minutes of each other at all times. If they don't, they get penalties, and they have to finish the line together. That's really important. So it is a team event. There is that support number. And the solo thing has been fantastic as well. There's allowed guys to sample it. A lot of the solo guys are going to say they're going to find a partner for next year and come ride team.
Now, Mark, we always talk about the winners in that, but now there's a name that keeps Michael Pace. He seems to be the last guy in every day, and he's spent a good couple of hours on saddle in the last 3 days.
Yeah, I mean, Michael's been great, and I think, you know, after day 2 is about to give up, and we say to you, listen, Michael, you're 50% of the way there. Tomorrow's an easy day. So we've just sort of been teasing him and dragging him through, and he's had a last day and just come through full of smiles. So fantastic, yeah.
And can we expect bigger and better for next year?
Without a doubt. Now, we don't want to make this event much bigger than it is. At 250 riders, for us, is great. That's all the terrain will cope with. But certainly, we got new sponsors on board, bigger things to happen. So this event's going to go great. And on the international front as well, also very, very popular.
Mark, thanks so much for joining us. I know you've got work to do, so get on your bike and go.
I'm off. Thank you. Okay.
So Mark's on his bike. That sounded funny. Mark's on his bike, but he's not pedaling. He's on a motorbike, and he's going to catch up with the leaders. And the stage, almost 90 kilometres, will end in the beautiful Plettenberg Bay today. And I'm sure the riders will be glad to put their feet up and know that they don't have to do all of this again tomorrow. But I can guarantee you they've had so much fun, the smiles on their faces. They will be back next year. From us here in the beautiful Tsitsikamma, Sam, it's back to you. And perhaps you might want to put your hand up for next year. We'll see if we can get you a space.
No way, Janine Lee.